the year of information. This is the year of information and no procrastination. We get into it. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Alright? What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Jasx. If you are new here, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back. Y'all know I went missing for like a month because I was having some difficulties with my Final Cut Pro, but your girl is back. So I have like so much information for y'all, it makes no sense. So today we're talking about vendors. I had a few people actually request that I do a vendor video on how to find a vendor. So I was like, I didn't want to do like a typical, vendor video. I wanted to give y'all as much information as possible. So I broke it up into 4 different parts. But this is pretty much covering what not to do. So this entire series is literally every single step you need to know on going about the process. It's like people do videos on, how to find the vendor, but so many people have other questions. Because I remember having those same questions. What do I ask them? What am I looking for? How do I know it's actually a good vendor? How do I know if it's a bad vendor, like off top? So we covering all of that, okay? Thank me later. You know what? Thank me right now in them comments, all right? So let's get started. I'm done talking. So you already know you guys are going to need a notebook and a pen, okay? Because we going to get, this is like classes in session, for real. All right? So first things first, what not to do. This video is strictly for what not to do. You guys, I'm going to leave the link. Once those videos are up, I'm going to leave the link in the description box to all the other videos so you guys can watch every single episode and gather all this info, right? Y'all ready? Y'all ready? All right. All right. So the first things first. This is in no particular order. You guys just need to write this down. Everything, okay? So, so when you go, whatever site you're using, whether it's AliExpress, Alibaba, or DHgate, on my other video, I get into all those different sites, the pros and the cons of both, but that isn't this video, okay? That's going to be episode 2. All right, so what not to do. You do not want to just put in a broad search when you go search for hair vendors. So you don't want to just type in hair vendors. Don't do that. You don't want to just type in like Brazilian hair or Malaysian hair, Peruvian hair, which you guys should know if you watch my red flags video when ordering hair that those don't even exist, okay? There's no such thing as Peruvian, Malaysian hair. So, you don't want to be super broad. So you don't want to type in virgin hair or, I mean, you could type in virgin hair, but you're going to get thousands and thousands and thousands of results. So you want to pretty much narrow it down as much as possible. So I know you're wondering, okay, well, what do we search then? You guys want to search cuticle aligned hair. Cuticle aligned hair. All of the hair is going in one direction. All the cuticles are aligned. That's going to prevent tangling, matting. So because when your hair tangles and mats, that means the hair isn't going in one direction. You want one donor bundles, which means that bundle of hair is from one person. If you have multiple donors, the hairs, there's no way for them to make sure the hairs are all going in one direction. So anyway, when you guys search, you want to search cuticle aligned hair. You do not want to search a broad search. You want to be looking forever. Even when you look at cuticle aligned hair, you're going to get a lot of results, but it's going to narrow it down. All right, so this is, some people may feel differently, and that's fine. But me personally, I would suggest you not to buy vendor lists. Do not buy vendor lists, okay? I'm going to tell you why. If you want to, you go right ahead, but I'm going to tell you why. They're a waste of money, honestly. And in the beginning stages of starting a hair business, you don't have money to be playing with, okay? Who got money to be throwing away? Who got money to be throwing around? No. A lot of people are using sell the plugs, come buy the plugs as a hustle. Like, it's a way to get money. It's a quick gimmick. It's a quick money scheme. Like, what you're doing is you're buying a name, right? And you're buying a name without even knowing that the hair is good. You still have to buy the hair and test the hair. So, you know, so many people are trying to find all these shortcuts, and there is no shortcuts. There is no shortcuts to this game. You have to research, and find a quality vendor. And at the same time, what a lot of people are doing is buying these vendor lists and just, you know, automatically think, okay, boom, I got a vendor now. And you order all this hair, and then you start selling this hair, and the hair is trash. So now that comes back to you. Your best and someone else's best isn't going to be the same. So you're buying a vendor list. Just because they said it's good quality hair, that doesn't mean you're going to think it's good quality hair. So stop trying to be, you know, slick with it and make shortcuts, and just do the research, do the work. Because if you can't even take the first step, the first initiative of actually researching and finding your vendor, you are going to have a hard-ass time running a business, okay? And then on top of that, you want to know your hair inside and out. You need to know everything about your product. There should be no question a customer can ask that you don't know, okay? You have to be the expert. We've already identified that in my last video. Identify yourself as the expert. Learn as much as possible. Don't take shortcuts, okay? Don't buy vendor lists. When you are on AliExpress specifically, don't just go off of company reviews that are 5 stars. You feel me? Do y'all hear me? A lot of these companies, especially Chinese companies, will try and pay people to make 5-star reviews. They will give them money off their next order, or they'll give them like money back on the order that they already placed. Crazy, I know. So you don't want to just go on a company and be like, oh my God, they got all these 5-star reviews, because you don't even know if those are real reviews. Even if they have customer photos or whatever. I mean, I'm not saying that they can possibly have 5-star reviews. They can if it's a good quality company. But what I'm saying is just tread lightly and be careful. Okay? This is a big one. This one is really important. I mean, they're all important, but this one is like extremely important. So a lot of the times, Chinese vendors will advertise that they sell Indian hair. You do not want to buy Indian hair from China. You want to buy Indian hair from India. Okay? Y'all hear me? Buy Indian hair from India. You do not want to buy Indian hair from China. So you guys know, beauty gurus, YouTubers, people, all these people, they get free hair, right? So just because you see a company, just because you see a person advertise this hair does not mean it's good. So do not rely solely on big YouTubers saying that they received some hair and the hair is bomb. Don't do that, because one out of two things can happen, right? So let's say the hair actually is bomb. Half of the time, the company will send this YouTuber amazing hair, you know, to review or whatever, and then the rest of the hair is crap. The hair you get is shitty. You know what I'm saying? So that's half the time. The other half, let's say this company actually has good hair, right? But this is a smaller company, and that's why the quality is so good, because they don't really get a lot of orders. So let's say the hair is good. They send it to this big time YouTuber, right? And now, because the YouTuber loved the hair, did the review, shouted the company out, now this company is getting a rush of orders that they've never ever had, right? And now the quality has dropped. So you guys don't want to just rely on big YouTubers. Once you establish yourself as a good company, you got these orders coming in, you want to make sure that whatever vendor you have can keep up with the volume of your orders. That's very important, because if they can't, that means your orders are delayed, your restock times are delayed, and if you can't get the product, that means you can't get the product to the customer. So you guys always want to think about that and keep that in the back of your head, okay? And another one, you guys, this is the last one for this video. Do not, like, don't be so attracted to vendors who advertise that they have this cheap hair. Like, cheap, fun. Like, no. Depending on your market, I mean, if you are marketing to, you know, people who don't have a lot of money, if your hair is cheaper, if you want your hair to be, like, more affordable, you have to find a way to make it affordable, but also keep the quality, because if a company advertises a lot of their hair as cheap, that means it's probably not good hair. So don't just be attracted to cheap this, cheap that. If anything, they shouldn't be trying to grab your attention and get your sale by advertising that the hair is cheap. So that's all the things you guys need not to do. What not to do. Go and watch all the other videos, because there's a ton of information. And don't be out here getting scammed, okay? We're not doing it. All 2019, we're not getting scammed. This is the year of information. This is the year of information and no procrastination. We get into it. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Alright? I'll see you guys later. Mwah.